Hi guys! So I decided to film a little look. It is inspired by Harry Styles' Sign of the Times, his album artwork. I'll insert a little picture. It's just a lot of reds and browns and blacks and orange. It's very warm tone. And the lyrics do say, "Just stop your crying, it's the sign of the times." So that's what inspired the glitter tears falling down. And I also kind of thought it was a little bit of a festival look, especially with the whole glitter thing going on. Add a little festival feel to it too, but it is heavily just based on the album artwork for Sign of the Times. So if you want to see how I did this, just keep on watching. Okay, so we're starting off with the Morphe 350 palette. I'm using that warmish shade to just start as my transition shade. It's just like a very light orange, and just go ahead and put that all over your crease. Just make sure you blend it out, and then we are going in with that light orange shade, and you're gonna go over just where you put that first shade and just dust that along the crease as well. Then I'm taking that slightly darker orange and I'm blending that along the crease as well, mainly focusing it around the middle of the crease towards the outer part of the crease. And then I'm taking that deeper orange and doing the exact same thing, focusing it more towards the outer V of the crease. And just make sure you keep on blending those colors together. Then I'm taking that reddish shade off the palette, and again I am blending that towards the outer V of the eye. Then you're taking this burgundy shade from the palette, and you really want to focus this towards the outer V, making sure you're blending in circular motions. Just it's adding more depth and definition to the look with just a little bit of darkness to it to start darkening up those colors. Then you're taking that dark brown and again focusing that more towards the outer V and adding in that brown. It's just gonna help add more dimension to the look and really pull it all together. Then using my 130 Professional palette, I'm just taking this black shade, and again we're using that color towards the outer V to create even more darkness and dimension to the look, to really make it look like that blended brown and red and black colors that it's going on the album cover. And I'm taking that fluffier brush and just making sure I'm blending everything together using that transition shade that we first used. Then I'm just going back in with that dark brown to just make sure that the darkness and the intensity wasn't blended all the way. Then I'm just taking the fluffy brush again and just blending it again because you want it to be blended but not too harsh. Then I'm taking that flat shader brush and this blinky little shimmer shadow. It's like a nice burgundy, and I'm packing that all over the lid. Then for added intensity, I'm just taking some on my finger and adding that to the lid. Then back to the 130 Pro palette, I'm just taking that black shade again and just going over the crease to just make sure that the shadows and the glitter shadow blends all well together. Then I'm just taking a fluffy brush and blending it again as well. You just want to make sure everything is blended. Blending is key. Then I'm taking the Kathleen Lights Morphe palette and I'm taking that goldish shimmer shadow, and I'm going to just pack that on my inner corner as my inner corner highlight. And I am also going to be using that shade on my brow bone as my brow bone highlight. Okay, so now for the lower lash line, you're going to go back with the shades that you originally used on your crease. So I'm taking that light orange shade and just dusting that along my lower lash line. Then you're taking that slightly darker orange and repeating the same step. And then once again, going back with that darkish orange shade and just doing the exact same thing. And then just keep repeating those steps with the next shades until you finally get to that black shade. Then I'm using the NYX glitter primer, and I'm just putting some on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to use my finger and just kind of drag it along my lower lash line, I guess, just kind of how it would if it was tears falling down my face. Then I'm taking that flat shader brush and I'm using a glitter from NYX Cosmetics. It's just like a burgundy-ish gold shade, almost red, and it's perfect for this look today. So I'm just going ahead and just applying that on top of the glue and just dragging it down. Then I'm also taking a gold glitter from NYX Cosmetics and doing the exact same thing. Mixing the two shades together just kind of creates a cool ombre effect for the tears, the glitter tears. Then I'm using this eyeliner from IT Cosmetics and I'm just tightlining my waterline and my lower waterline. Then I'm taking this liquid liner from NYC and I'm just creating a wing eyeliner. Then taking this mascara from Milani, I am just coating my top and bottom lashes before I add my falsies. And the falsies I'm using today are just the Demi Wispies by Ardell. And after that, I am using this NYX Vivid Brights eyeliner in Vivid Fire and just adding some little red dots at my lower lash line and up near my brow bone to add that cool festival feel to it. Then I'm using my Too Faced milk chocolate bronzer, sorry, and I'm just using that to bronze up and contour my face. And just make sure you're blending it all. Then I'm taking this liquid highlight from e.l.f. and just using my beauty blender and just dabbing that onto the high points of my cheekbones where you would usually highlight. And also some on the bridge of my nose. And then I'm taking that gold shade that we used for our brow bone and inner corner and just using that as a highlight as well. I wanted a more gold toned highlight for this look. And then I just gonna go over that with my normal highlight. This is from e.l.f. I believe it's Crushed Pearls, I believe. And then I just am going to dust that, spray some rose water on top of that to add more intensity and spraying my face as well, and then adding that highlight on top of that. Then for blush, I'm actually taking this mauve shade from the Kathleen Lights palette and using that as my blush. Then for lips, I'm using ColourPop's and Kathleen Lights Taurus. It's a good reddish brown, which is perfect for this look. And that's it for the makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you like this, make sure to give this a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!